Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective, and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found in the public domain, and I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everyone to do their own research and to view this video subjectively. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. I've just realised it's Friday the 13th, and if you are superstitious, then maybe I should not have released this video. But do you know what? I know you all need your Murky Meg fix, so therefore I'm going to do it. Sod it, let's release it anyway. As you might well be aware, she's back from maternity leave. And it went with a bang yesterday, didn't it? So many stories out. She really did dominate the media, didn't she? She was everywhere. She must have been in her absolute element. Now, one particular article caught my eye, and it was from the Daily Mail, where it said, experts praise new capsule collection as the essence of her style. Personally, that's just so obvious that it's the PR team making sure this pet project was seen as a success. I'm a bit confused at this, to be perfectly honest, but the LA Times said it well. It said that it was so generic it will render you tabloid-proof. That's quite funny, isn't it? But if you actually take a wander through the DM comments on particularly any article yesterday with regards to Meghan, as always, they're not quite so glowing, but the general consensus is the fact that it's boring, bland, and unoriginal. It's nothing you can't get from your basic budget shop like Primark, Target, and is it JCPenney's? I think we don't have them in the UK. Most of the comments are basically saying there is nothing special about this collection. Plain blouse, plain slacks, basic dress, you can find it all at most budget stores. So when she initially visited the charity, she announced that she didn't have enough clothes in the different sizes or they lacked variety. Instead of requesting donations, which is what the charity really needed, her brilliant answer was to have friends create and sell the Markel uniform. The money spent on this campaign alone could have brought a lot of clothes, I think. Had she just requested that people donate to this charity, I think they would have gotten a lot of good from this, and they would have been inundated with donation, which is what they really desperately needed. Variety and different sizes, like Meghan actually said in her speech. I think this was just a self-promotion campaign, and if anything, her early comments would actually have discouraged people from buying the clothes. I'd also like to note the fact that everybody's saying the bag is now sold out. It's such a success. It was actually out of stock before this launch even became live, well before the launch day. And here lies the major problem that I have with this collection. I've been told that all of these pieces were each in their own shops, apart from the Misha Nunu shirt, but she had something very similar, and Markel has actually worn that. They were already available to buy well before this collection was launched. The items that she selected were already existing pieces, and she just cobbled them together to make a 5-piece collection. But we all know if she had just asked for donations, then she would not be able to shamelessly self-promote her cause, i.e. herself. There you go. Markel Effect. It was a vanity project from start to finish. The main driving force for Meghan looks to be self-promotion. She keeps claiming to care about the environment, but this endeavour is just promoting consumerism. The charity was about helping women get a job with donated clothes, but she didn't think the donated clothes were good enough to mix and match. She's a snob, basically. Rather offensive attitude to all the women who donated good quality clothes previously. She's turned her nose up at them. What gets me cross is that she's always bragging. She made damn sure by all those hand gestures and constantly pushing her hair behind her ears that it was made sure that we noticed that she was wearing both Diana's butterfly earrings and her bracelet. She's utterly shameless. And what gets me even crosser is that Meghan herself is a campaigner for women and equality, yet she allows people to curtsy. She could quite easily have said, "No, don't curtsy, I'm just Meghan." But no, she lets them curtsy in front of her, and that really pisses me off. And then it transpires that she was only there for an hour, and then says it's time to go to feed the baby. Perhaps somebody should have pointed out that she flew to the USA for 2 days recently. Surely another hour could have been spent talking to people, mingling to people, finding out from the roots, the grassroots, what people really thought. No, in, out, bang, home. Have had to edit my video because I was going to originally put the video that was put up on the Sussex's Instagram account with Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. I can't because it's got Dolly Parton music in it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video without the music, but it's Dolly Parton's 9 to 5. So here she is, she comes out of the lift, flicking her hair again, there we go, and it goes to the Smart Set launch, and we have all the people that were there, and Meghan sitting there in the glorious sunshine, hugging everybody. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it great? Me, 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 me. This is Meghan. Isn't it fantastic? Wow, isn't this collection innovative and thoughtful and amazing? And that's basically it. It's all about Meghan. Like I said, if you want to get the real effect, either go to their Instagram feed, or, do you know what? Just play Dolly Parton 9 to 5 while you watch it. All I can say is she's really ruined that song for me. But it's all about her, not about the charity. If you notice, go back and play it. It's all about her. I won't bore you with her speech because it really is a lot of word salad. But I'd like to draw your attention of one part. She said, "I knew I would resonate with a SmartWorks customer, and that seemed obvious to do M&S, Marks and Spencer's, and John Lewis, which I've worn quite a bit in the past year or two since I've been here." I'm sorry, what now? This is the woman that drips designer. When has she ever worn Marks and Spencer's and John Lewis? Pfft, woman, please. I will now urge everybody to go back and look at their engagement interview if you can actually stomach it. Because what a difference. Now we know the real her. You can see the acting and the fooling around with Prince Harry, battling her eyelids and him constantly telling lies. Watch it again and you'll either have a good laugh or, quite frankly, throw up. I'm going to go back a bit to the time pre-Harry while she was working on Suits. I refuse to call her a Hollywood actress. She had a contract with Reitman's. But did you know that Reitman's also had a store called Smart Set? And what's the name of the collection that Meghan launched yesterday? The Smart Set collection. Does this woman have an original bone in her body? I'm going to finish today on something that made me chuckle, and I'm hoping it's going to make you chuckle too. She was, of course, greeted yesterday outside John Lewis by SmartWorks and, of course, some of the prominent members of the stores involved. Photos taken by the press show a huge police presence outside John Lewis where the launch happened. And while looking at all these pictures of her crossing the road and being greeted, I can't see many crowds, to be honest. I can see a little bit there, just behind the kind of barricades, and possibly a little bit over there, but I think there are people trying to cross the street. Not many people turned up, so it seems. And I'm sorry, I find that so funny. I'm sorry. Yes, I should be very serious here, yes. But yeah, what do you think? Okay, I'll compose myself. Right, what do you guys think of yesterday's launch with regards to the collection, how the media have reported it? Yeah, I'd really love to know your thoughts. And I'm sorry, I'm still just chuckling. I'm going to have to say goodbye now. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.